technology has a huge impact on our marriage, our relationships, our friendships. See, just 15 years back, we used to have good amount of friendship between each other. People used to come and visit all our houses. I mean, you must have understood that if there is a child which has been born, the kids are going to come, the neighbors are going to come, the relatives are going to come, and they're going to stick around for a week or 2 weeks. Now it's not happening. Now it's worse than a nuclear family structure. The joint family is not there. Way back in India, the way kids were raised were like, it was not just the parents' responsibility. The associated neighbors and relatives were also equally important for the child's development. That has been stopped. Now a maid raises the child. The child has been raised in a crutch. There is lesser involvement of the father. There is very less involvement of the mother as well. And then you end up sending your kids to school. The education is also complete narrative oriented, and then the college is also the same. I'm not going to talk about the rest of things, but nobody's going to do nothing about it. If the government is saying its citizens to try to do something to control the population, nothing is going to happen. Then you need to understand that it's a very very mean and toxic growth which is going on, and from that mountain of clutter you have to find a little gap to just live through that. You cannot beat and blast the mountain. You just have to find a little creek through that, and you have to live through that creek. And you will have to be nice. You will have to accept certain traits of that beta male as well. Otherwise, you will be ostracized. Nobody will support you. Nobody will be with you. If you be that arrogant bastard, if you be that arrogant narcissistic alpha guy, if you just fuck around, people will get rid of you. People will stay away from you. And you will be left alone. Your kids and your wife will be left alone, and you would not be able to sustain for a longer time. See, in earlier times, what used to happen? Watch the movie Apocalypto. Yeah, it's an excellent movie about a tribe which was nice, peaceful. There was an elder in the tribe, and he was actively associating himself with the younger generation, and he was really training them. They were hunting together. They were being funny as well. I mean, it was a very nice organic relationship between the elders and the youth. Way back in my college, we used to have seniors. We used to give them huge amount of respect. I mean, way back in my college in 10, 12 years back. I mean, the seniors were being respectful to an extent that if you have your 5 kids, any female sitting next to them, they will do nothing. They will lay no hands, they will not float, they will do fucking nothing. That was a culture, and slowly it's deteriorating. See, if you continue with the alpha male tactics in a marriage, whether you are a female or a guy, you will definitely cheat. You will cheat, you will give up, you will be bored of that relationship, you will be bored of the marriage. It will end up sooner than you would have expected. And see, there is a trait. Anybody can cheat. A female can cheat and a male can cheat. But there is a little moral light in both of them to actually do it or not. She could flirt. She could flirt with other men. It would be nice and fun for her. But then the step to take to actually flirt, to actually do the sexual part, the insertion part, she won't do it. She won't do it if she actually respected you, and she respected your vulnerability. She respected all those little things which you showed to her, the protective and other things which you would have not done. And if you won't do all of those traits, it will be chaotic. If you are not helping her to be part of a group who is enabling her, if you're not yourself being that guy who is enabling her to be part of a goal, who is respected in a group of men and females, it's gonna be worthless. That's why I'm telling you to give up certain traits of that alpha male strategies which you have picked up, and find nice, good friends who are not toxic, who are normal, and who themselves are aware that for raising good children, they eventually will have to have a nicer, calmer, and safer career, and not something which is going to pump so much money into their brains and sex into their brains, which will fuck up their whole life. These things were being taught to Indians as well long time back, when people used to sit down and study and There was a acharya and there was a student. It's also written. Now it's all gone and you are left on your own and you have to start picking up things. And you can start doing this by getting rid of any narrative which is being imposed upon you, getting rid of any of the video which you see which has a narrative over it. And it will be very difficult. It will be related to a religion or a caste, some kind of fire going on, some action going on, and it will mess up with your brain. And you will give up. You will want to escape. You would want to have sex. You want to use sex as an escape mechanism. It's gonna mess up in the long term. Yeah. So just want to let you know, man, these alpha male, I'm the alpha of the pack. It will work for you to get the girl, yes. But then the next step is to marry. It won't work there. There will be complications in that situation. So you have to unlearn few habits and pick up the habits which are not that toxic, and maybe you will have a chance. Maybe you would be able to find that girl while also being on semen retention. You will be able to find that girl, and maybe you will be able to not fall in the traps of hypergamy, and she will love to be with you. Yeah, it happens. Take care.